Hello, everybody. Now, let's start off with the disclaimer before we start the video. For one thing, there are going to be some contents where we're going to be showing some words. So, if you have trouble reading, be sure you pause the video and read at your own speed. Now, next one, education. Your art skill need to be at middle school / junior high school level or higher. Otherwise, you shouldn't be watching this video, or you must be a prodigy. Otherwise, uh-uh. Your art skill needs to be at or junior high or middle school level. Okay, about the AI. If you're gonna use AI, be sure you be respectful to standard artists and writers. So that way they appreciate your your comfort. This video will contain the following content, and the content is suggestive theme and disturbing content. Viewer discretion is described. Since we got the disclaimer out of the way, I have to give you one warning. Please, please, AI cannot be used as a friend. They can't be used as a friend. I heard reports about kids hurting themselves because of AI. You cannot use AI as a friend. They're actually equipment, a tool. Okay? You cannot use AI as a friend. It's true that they have a lot of personalities, like ice cream has a lot of flavors, but you cannot use AI as a friend. So please, if you're going to use AI, it has to be used as a tool only. I don't want to hear about kids hurting themselves because, and of course, there are also some people who are faking AIs. I don't like that behavior either. So, for once, if you're under the age of 18, don't use AI as a friend. Got it? Okay. Since we got those things out of the way, I'd like to welcome you to my third video of the AI montage. I wish I could do more of the Blender montage, but right now I heard that the update to Blender is coming. So I will have to wait and see if the update comes in or not at the time of this video. And I mean the posting of the video. Okay, now let's get started with the montage. With We're going to go back to Copilot, and then we'll look at the newest member of my AI companions. Yes, I know we only use it as tools. I know that, but they also consider it as your coworker. So we're going to go to Copilot first. Then we go to the second, to my new ally, Gemini, and then we go to C Art and finish it off with another new ally, Pixverse. So sit back and enjoy the video. All right, we're back at Copilot, and guess what? I popped in the first information I said. I'm doing a video right now, and you're on camera. And here's what it says. Feel free to now. Let's go ahead and give them the first question, and let's see. Let me think. That is, sorry, pesky mosquitoes. Okay, it's on my head. Hmm. Okay, oops, sorry. Okay. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, here we go. This is the question I asked it, and here it comes. Awesome, Jesse. Okay. Now, this is a good time to pause the video and read what it says here. Because what's happening, I can move it down a little. We'll get to the next part of the scene in a moment. All right, now, I already answered this question. So, let's pop it out, and here it goes. Now, go ahead and pause the video while it's, sorry about the mosquitoes. Okay, while it's coming up. So if you want to catch up now, please pause the video so that way you can get more of the information. Now, for one more message. Got it. Okay, right now, this is Google Gemini. Because, okay, a while back, before I noticed it, I thought I don't have an account with Gemini. Well, guess what happened? A couple of weeks ago, and that's back last month at the time of this video because it was back in October of 2025. I found out I also have a Gemini account in addition to my YouTube account. Weird, isn't it? Okay, I couldn't do the art part at, at Copilot like I did in the past, but I'll be happy to do it right here. Now, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna stop the video for a moment so I could type in the prompt for the image, and then we'll see the magic happening over here as well. All right, now, already finished typing in the prompt. Now, let's go ahead and see what Gemini could do in addition to responding to writing. Just give it some time, and here it comes. Now, if you're wondering, and some of you are saying, what is this? Okay, the phrase well dressed. Now, it's associated with good censorship right there. But there's a good reason for it. It can't be any outfit that, that the female character will be wearing. If I say it's a cat girl, yeah, it will be a different story. Matter of fact, how are we going to do that now? And also, I put it in a public area, a park. Now, after a quick pause of the recording, I'll be happy to show you a cat girl. All right, now I got the prompt written down, and let's see that quick change. Good thing I'm aware of the amount of time, and here we go. Before I get upset, or any of you get upset, some of them were wondering, do I look like the same lady? Well, you're right. Sometimes you have to make changes on the appearance of the character, not the other way around. Okay, there it is. Here's the before, and here's the after. Sometimes you're going to have to make some changes on the appearance of the character in order to make it go right. So, when I said, replace the lady for the cat girl, I didn't go into further details. Otherwise, yep, sometimes you will get the same image. Even though it will still have minor changes. Now, here's the biggest question of all. Can you animate it? Yes, but we can't do it here because the I don't have the amount of money to upgrade my account. So we're gonna go to the next area. Another new friend. I mean new coworker to be exact. So I'll see you at the quick edit. Well, welcome to my Pixford page. Yes, I do have a page here at Pixford, and as you see, yes, it's not just the phrase well dressed I can use. I can use the word, I can put a female character in spandex, which explains the, the suggested theme content. And here's another thing you're going to have to be careful with. Here's the disturbing content. And here's the other one. Yeah, that's not to worry about. And here's another one. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Jesse, that's not right. Or that's associated with social fantasy. And yes, I had to agree. But, well, sometimes AI will get things wrong, like I did with these two. Now, let's bring that image to life. Let's bring the image in question to life. I was able to download the image through the Gemini file I had set up. All right, now, after a quick edit, we're going to see the final result. All right, we're at the other side, and do you notice a change happen? Now, let's see, we activate it, and there you go. that image of a lovely lady, well, friendly, well-dressed lady walking in the park. It started from the still, and then it's brought to life, courtesy of Pixar's. How about we do the same thing with the cat girl? We will get the same result too. So, as you probably noticed, I was using it with a small amount of prompt. So yes, I'm using it sparingly. Oh, yeah, again, that's a disturbing image too. Now, let's get to the subject matter about the escapism, the size change, the doll transformation, the regression, and of course, the fairy transformation. That's what's related with escapism. Now, the one this is the one I made a while back, and it's animating right now, and boom, see, just a good example of escapism. But that's because I have the character transform under their free will. A positive form of escapism right there. And some of you were wondering, Jesse, that's not right. Yeah, some of you will agree. But what I did is in form of telling the story relating to escapism. That's all. Now, let's bring that cat girl image to life. So after a quick edit, I'll show it to you. Now, the moment of truth. Same result with bonus feature. Isn't that lovely? All right, now. Next up, see art. All right now. Oh, yeah, all right now. The good news is something had changed with C art. One, they got the visual novel feature, and hmm, AI games. Hmm, yeah, they got that too. So the next time you come in as a subscriber, feel free to look around because it looks like they added new features to it. Otherwise, yeah. Let's go to my CI page. And please don't mind the copywritten characters that were brought in, even though it was done in good taste. Yes, some of it are done, and you get the idea that the character that I made of a C art, well, first from either Gemini or Copilot, and then I brought it over to the C art on video making page, and you get this. Yeah, I was using a C art video app to bring this one to life, and it shows, yep, that's a lady in a blue dress standing in the greenhouse, and she just turned into a fairy. Well, it's actually a fairy costume. Went from actual human to actual fairy. And let's look at the other one. This one shows it was done right. Because over at Pixverse, you probably saw her squinting. Guess what? You can also see her shrinking to a smaller size. And of course, won't forget this disturbing scene. Oh, I just had her dancing. So it's just a live action image. Let's see if we can get. Alright, I already got an image selected, and I'm using the one that I did from DreamUp and brought it over. And I already written down a prompt. And here's the prompt. This lady is walking down a school hallway. And yes, you probably noticed it's going to take a lot longer. Pics first took seconds. Well, probably a while, yes, but seconds for the image to be done. The app called CR Turbo takes a lot longer. We also will get a chance to see the other CR video apps as well. But that's because they're adding the audio. Well, it was taking a bit more longer a while back because they didn't include the audio. It was good too. But this situation, they went ahead and add the audio as part of the update. See, they did add the audio. But for demonstration reason, I'm going to let the audio go through. Maybe for once I should use a mouse instead of the touchpad. Alright, now, it's going to get very boring, and that's the downside. But probably in future updates, and I mean in future updates, they will see if they can fix that. Boy, it's going to take a lot longer. Let's go ahead and stop the recording for a while, and then we'll see the finished result. Oh, it's about to happen. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the image that I brought to life. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the finished result. We're still in C art, but here's the result right here. Oh, the audio is turned off. Just like we saw at Pics First. Now, let's get a good look at the others. So, after a quick cut, then we could go ahead and see what are the other video options that's available at CArt. Now, let's get a good look at what's shown here. We got CArt, Journal Vision. The one I was using was the light version. There's Ultra Plus, Ultra Pro. Well, this is Ultra Pro. This is Jump Pro, Film Video. Oh, that's another version of Film Video. There's the Jump and the Ultra and the Vibe. The one I was using there's two of them that I'm using the most. Sono Light and Turbo. I did look through these other four and it didn't go right. But this one, that's what I used for the visual effects. Like the morphine has a change to morphine and the size change. Now, let's get a good look at the other area. And that's the, oops, sorry. which is where we get the image. There's infinity. The one I use the most on the image part is the lower. The other one will be the counterfeit. So that's the two I would likely use. And let's get a good transition. All right. I'll meet you back at the final edit or all right now. What you're looking at is the image I did with Copilot. Now, I brought this image over to CArt and brought it to life. Well, you're going to see it at the end. Now, what happened with this image and other images, yeah, I did bring it to CArt, but before I did that, on one of the cases, when I bring the one that I made off of Copilot, I bring it to DeviantArt. What I did first is analyze, get a good look at the size of the images, and then bring up GIMP. And through GIMP, I had to increase the size of the background. And the background is going to be used as a panel, and then I pop in the AI images right there. So for this video, I used the video editing software to clump the videos that I made from CArt and had them edited together. You're going to get a chance to see it. And it's going to sound off the video. So long everybody. And don't forget to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed and neutered. And for Pete's sake, don't abuse censorship. No one likes it when you abuse censorship. So long everybody.